Hello. I'm actually formally Catholic, but I really do like listening to your guys' show. My question is on what is Catholic canon law? What grounds does that stand on, and what makes something canon?
Okay, great. I really appreciate the question. So, anytime you have a society of people, you get a group of significant critical mass of people together trying to engage in any kind of organized activity, you're going to have articulated rational principles of social organization so that the thing doesn't break down into chaos and incoherence. That's true whether you're Catholic, whether you're Presbyterian, whether you're joining a member of the Communist Party, Robert rules of order, whatever it might be. You've got to have something that governs our meetings together, or else you can't hold a meeting,
Sure.
right? And so the principles that govern the civil life together of Catholics are embedded in what's called the Code of Canon Law. Now, the origins of canon law come from the Bible. You'll find, for example, in Paul's first letter to the Corinthians, he's asked a lot of specific questions, or asks a lot of specific questions about the conduct of Catholics in regard to different things. What's the proper way to go to Mass? How should you worship? How do you celebrate the Eucharist? Who can Catholics marry? Can they get divorced? Can they get remarried? And he issues a bunch of rulings, and he says, this is what you can do in this case, this case, this case, and kind of lays out principles. You have to do it this way. In at least one case, Paul gives out instructions that he tells us he does not have by way of revelation. So Christ didn't say something to him. He's using his judgment as an authority, his human logic, his human reason, to kind of come up with a principle of order that should govern Catholic life. Okay, and so the development of that tradition down through history is what we call canon law. Now, canon law is not divinely inspired. Catholics don't think it's divinely inspired. It's not like Scripture. It's not like sacred tradition in every case. It's just principles of order that govern Catholic life together, and it has the authority of ecclesiastical positive law. So we think the church is a divine authority. We think Christ set up the church, but popes and bishops can make laws to govern the life of Catholics, and those laws are changeable. So that Catholic laws, canon law is not eternal. It can be revised. But it does govern us just in the same way that civil law governs, say the speed limit on the highway. It's not something written in stone. It could be changed, but you got to have some speed limit or you're not going to be able to get out on the road safely.
Yeah.